Monarchs will open up with the basketball as they will key it in right in front of us here on their opening possession. Monarchs shooting it down to our left here in this first half. And the Swathers look like they'll pressure right out of the gates as the Coach Mayer talked about in the pregame show. Defense is key. They average giving up just 33 points per game. Meanwhile, the Monarchs score right around 64 points per contest. Monarchs on the opening possession. Here's Schulte, close out, can't shoot the three. Jackson will go for a long two that'll rim off, and the rebound cleared out of there by Braden Schilling. Pretty good look to start out the contest, but could not convert. And back the other way come the Swathers left side. Arnold has it on the top of the key. He'll swing it for Jackson Humphreys, and now to the right side they go to Braden Schilling. Here's the ball stolen away by Lucas Lang, and the first turnover of the ball game belongs to TMP. Up the floor, Schulte leaves it for Lucas. Now it's Whitling. Jace had it knocked away, bobbled it, gets it back right side. Can't shoot it, is Schulte. He'll kick it left side. Here's a ball that's short by Lang, and TMP starts the game 0 of 2 from the floor. Pretty good look from Lang, just left it a little bit short. First made 3 threes in that victory the other night against Hugoton. Back the other way, Bollinger will swing it off to the left side as Hesston gets it off for Richardson. Richardson, their leading scorer, little crossover, pulls up and knocks down the 15-footer. Carson Richardson makes it 2-0 in favor of the Hesston Swathers. Monarchs will push it up the floor, left side. Schulte can't shoot it, now gives it up, gets it right back on the left side. Good closeout by Braden Schilling. That'll be a good matchup offensively. Schilling a little bit longer at 6'3". Whitling off a screen on this left side, gives it right back to Schulte. Try to get it into Dylan Worth, but he's battling with Bollinger inside. Now it's Whitling. Jace will drive, kick it right side. Schulte, here's a three that's good. And it's a 3-2 lead for TMP as Jackson Schulte knocks down his first field goal of the ball game. Schulte coming off of 24 and the win over Hugoton. She knocked down 3 threes in the contest, had 2 in the first half. Right side, trying to post up is Richardson on side. He was cut off on the right low block. And now they'll swing it to Arnold, left side. Nick Arnold, very talented running back. Got banged up a little bit earlier this year. Now they get it into the post. Here's a kick out. Bollinger will take the three. Had some space, missed it. Worth tips it into the hands of Jace Whitling. Monarchs lead is 3-2. As I'll push it up the right side of the floor this time. Offensively, nothing doing, so they'll set up the offense. Whitling hands it for Lang. Lucas now flips it for Schulte. Now right back on the left side for Lang. Side with it as they swing it now to the perimeter on the right side. It's Whitling. Jace will drive. Tried to hit the little fall-away jumper, and he came up short. Rebound cleared out of there by Carson Richardson. And now Hesston has numbers up the floor, and the layup is good for Nick Arnold. 4-2, or make it 4-3 on the bucket for Arnold. Hesston takes the lead back with 5:20 to go here in this first quarter. Monarchs with a drive for Schulte left side, and he'll put up the scoop shot. Schulte with the first 5 of the game, got a screen up top, and was able to get it to go as TMP retakes the lead at 5-4 with 5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. There's a right side three that is good. Right back with the answer this time is Carson Richardson. Richardson with 5, and it's 7-5, and now TMP will turn it over. Ball knocked away at midcourt by Richardson. Up the floor, they get it underneath, and the layup is good for Jackson Humphreys. Monarchs turnover leads directly to points for the Hesston Swathers, and they now lead 9-5 as they were able to get that bucket after the TMP turnover at midcourt. Lob inside, Worth against a double team, got pinned underneath the basket, needs some help. He was too far underneath. He'll kick it out, left baseline jumper from 12 feet is good for Jace Whitling. Whitling able to get that one to go, 9-7. As TMP's back within 2. Jace had a career high 11 in that game against Hugoton, and a lot of that was because of the double team that Worth saw. Left side, Arnold will catch the pop-out three and knock it down. Arnold able to knock it down. He's got 5. 12-7 on the Nick Arnold three. We've got a couple here on this possession as Arnold knocked down that three. They lead 12-7 on their first 3. With 3:50 and counting here in this opening quarter. TMP trails, but with the basketball. Shooting down to our left. 3 new Swathers ready to check in at the next dead ball. Here's a tough catch inside for Worth, who will score on the left low block. He caught it against Bollinger. Bollinger was fronting, and Worth just went in and scored it with that little scoop shot. 12-9 on the bucket for Worth inside. Worth one of 4 in double figures last time out for TMP as he gets going this time. Kick out left side 3, comes up short. Bollinger though down with a rebound, goes in, can't score to get some contact, and now Worth has it knocked away, but he'll save it into the hands of Lucas Lang for TMP. Lucas right in front of us up the near sideline, stops, step back 3-pointer that is off the mark. Worth tried to keep it alive and it's tipped out of bounds. Last touch they say by Hesston. Coach Raleigh wanted a foul on Worth going over the top. He also, a little word for Schilling, who didn't do a good job of boxing out Worth as it's knocked out of bounds, and it will stay with TMP. 12-9, 3:06 to go first quarter. Hesston with the lead. Monarchs will bring Cade Harris in for the first time. Gavin Unrein in as well. Schulte to key it in. He'll just lob it over the top. Cade will go get it near the circles. And the Hutchison Dragon here at midcourt. Schulte drives, kicks it for Lang, left side, little hesitation. Now back to Schulte. Schulte got his defender up in the air, then gets fouled on the dribble drive. The 6'2 junior Jay Schroeder checked in for the first time. He's the one who got the foul. So that first foul. TMP will quickly bring Worth back into the contest. He'll replace Whitland. First foul on either team. Now the Monarchs lob it in. Worth had to use all of his 6'6 frame. They're down to our left to haul it in on the inbounds. Now to Unrein. Unrein cut off by Arnold. They'll go to the high post right side for Lucas Lang. Looking inside. Lang will get it to the left high post now for Worth. Dumps it for Harris and it's stolen away. Proctor got a piece of it. It's the second TMP turnover. Now Proctor on the outlet up the floor. Got cut off by Worth. Kicks it for Arnold right side. Proctor's wide open for 3 on the left side. It's halfway down and out. And now an offensive rebound down for the Hesston Swathers. Inside, we get a travel. As Arnold called for the travel inside, a break that time. As Esau had the rebound. Got it inside, but a travel by Nick Arnold gives it right back to the Monarchs. Break for TMP after the offensive rebound. Side will check back in, and now out of the dead ball. Little extended pressure here from Hesston. Again, they want to use their defense, in which they give up just 33 points a game. And they use it all over the place. Schulte kick out 3, left it a little bit short on that left side. Side got pushed down on a screen, but still Schulte had a look at it, left it short. Rebound cleared out of there by Richardson, and up the floor comes Hesston. Left side, Schroeder will get it top of the key now for Carson Richardson. They'll swing it off to the right side for Proctor, who turned his ankle, working against Harris, lost it. Steal by Cade Harris. Harris outruns everybody to the other end and lays it home. 12-11 on the steal by Harris. And the layup as Cade will give TMP the deficit down to 1 as he cuts into the deficit. Proctor back the other way, lost it again. Proctor with back-to-back turnovers. Great defense by Cade Harris. The first time Proctor looked like he turned his ankle. This time he just dribbled it off his leg on that left side, and it's all because of the pressure defense from Harris. Cade with a good couple of minutes here off the bench to start out this first quarter, where TMP, with 1:36 to go in the first quarter, trails by 1 at 12-11. Led it 3-2 and 5-4. They've trailed ever since. Harris running the point. They'll dump it inside for Wentling. Jace right side has a block from behind. It was blocked from behind by Braden Schilling. Now long outlet pass up the floor. A deflection to Schilling, and he's fouled inside. Schilling had it deflected, but they're going to call a foul inside. He's the one who blocked that shot from behind. They'll call it on Sibe. It's his first. Also the first on TMP. Schilling will go to the free throw line. First free throw for Schilling. He is good. He nearly crossed the free throw line before that went through. It's 13-11. Second free throw for Schilling. He is going to rattle home. 14-11 on a pair of Schilling free throws. Hesston leads by 3 with 1:15 to go here in this opening quarter. Sibe with Unrein at the high post. Gave it up, now gets it right back. A Sibe in between the circles. Directs traffic for TMP. Left side for Unrein. Nearly had it stolen away. Schroeder was right there. And now Unrein will take it in between the rings for TMP. He's going to drive on Schroeder right side. Got all the way to the bucket. Draws the foul, and he bounced it home. It just hung on the rim enough to fall. And just like that, TMP back within 1 for a chance at a three-point play for Gavin Unrein. He spun it home with a little English. That on-run makes it 14-13 on his first field goal. As Bollinger returns to the lineup for Hesston. TMP will bring Worth, who will check back in for Unrein, so he'll wait at the scores table. Lucas Lang replaces Jackson Schulte with 53 seconds to go here in this first quarter, so he gets his first break. Unrein trying to convert the three-point play and tie it at 14, and he does. Unrein, who's a 73% free throw shooter, ties the game at 14 on that field goal with 53 seconds to play here in this first quarter. Monarchs bring Lang back into the contest, and Worth, as I mentioned. So it's Harris, Seib, along with Worth, Whitling, and Lang. Hesston in for the first time, or rather Jackson Humphreys returns. Nick Arnold is back in as well. Out there with Richardson. He's got it off to the right side. Richardson working the pick and roll, forced to kick it left side. Now they go to the baseline. Schilling gives it up. It's Richardson, drives. Richardson scores, and a chance at a three-point play on the other side. He fought through the contact on that left low block and was able to get the field goal to go 16-14. As Seib will pick up his second. That's a big second foul on Seib. Richardson will go to the free throw line. Richardson has 7 here in this opening quarter. 16-14 with 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Gavin Unrein checks in for the Monarchs. Richardson will try and convert the three-point play. And this one halfway down, it's spun out. Rebound down to Jace Whitling for TMP. Whitling with his second rebound of the first half. Unrein will give it to Lang. Lang with 20 seconds to go first quarter, kicks it left side for Whitling. Jace will dribble into the circle, now kick it out for Unrein. Cade Harris with it left side. Lang off a screen, hesitates, step backs. Now with 9 on the step back, will kick it left side. Harris now to Lang. Whitling swings it right side. Unrein. Unrein for Lang for 3 with a second to go in the quarter. It'll rim off, no good. Pretty good look. It just wouldn't stay down. Hesston leads by 2 at 16-14 as we head to the second quarter of action on the Monarch Sports Network. Our Deep Designs road to a championship at 995 KHAZ and at HaysPost.com.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements.
Hesston leads by 2 at 16-14 as we start this second quarter of action. They're shooting down to our right. We sit opposite the TMP bench here at the Hutchison Sports Arena. They'll swing it around left side for Humphreys and now go back to Richardson. Baseline for 3. It'll skip off. Rebound inside to Schilling as it blocked at the rim by Worth. Ball deflected into the hands of Unrein. Gavin will race into the middle of the court. Kick it right side for Lang. Lang now into the lane. Little hesitation, and he'll kick it back out here to the left side. Worth got a piece of that, enough to deflect the shot. And back the other way comes TMP with the basketball. It's Unrein in between the circles, drives, gets up into the air, kicks it for Whitling. Jace got by his defender, left side for Lang, and now Schulte with it. Jackson in between the circles, left side for Unrein. They're looking for Worth to post up on Bollinger, but he's done a good job of forcing him off the spot. Right side kick out for Schulte, step back long two-pointer, halfway down and out, and the rebound down to Braden Esau for the first time in the contest. Schulte got a pretty good look at it. This wouldn't stay down. With 7 minutes to go here in this opening quarter, or now opening half rather. Driving in on the other side, getting the edge and scoring it is Richardson inside. Richardson puts Hesston on top by 4 at 18-14. TMP with Schulte races up the floor. Out of Unrein. There's a kick out 3 for Lang that's good. Lucas buried his first 3 of the game. Then he had 3 the other night against Tucson. It's 18-17 as Lang knocks down his first one here. Schulte knocked down a 3 in that opening quarter as well. Driving, Bollinger kicks it out, east side of the baseline, short. Bollinger down with a rebound and a fresh chance for Hesston. He'll fire this one from 8 feet. It's short again. Schulte down with a rebound, had to rip it away from a defender. Up the floor, TMP will race with Lang to the near sideline. 6:10 to play second quarter. Monarchs trail by 1 at 18-17. Lang off a screen all the way to the bucket. He got tipped at the goal, and it's a goaltend. And TMP will lead 19-18 on the bucket for Lucas Lang. He's got back-to-back field goals. Give him 5 here in the quarter. As Bollinger deflected that one to the rim. That one was in the cylinder when he knocked it away. Monarchs retake the lead at 19-18. Hesston back with the basketball. Under 6 minutes to go, first half. Runner headed to tomorrow's state title game tomorrow evening. Here's a ball knocked away by Schulte into the hands of Harris. Cade right side. He'll find Lang. Lang Euro step, and he traveled with it. Back-to-back turnovers for each team that'll go back. He tried to step through the defender. Hesston did a good job of getting back, and that secondary defender cut him off, and Lucas had nowhere to go. 5:40 to play here in the second quarter. TMP leads by 1 at 19-18. Left side, Richardson slipped, lost the basketball. It's on the deck. Whitling can't have it, and now it's going to be saved at midcourt, and now they're going to call over and back. It was lost by Humphrey as Whitling had it taken away at midcourt, and then picked up by Hesston Swather in the backcourt as Jake Proctor, the sophomore, picked it up, and he was in the backcourt when he picked it up. They say that on his backside, Humphreys had possession of it after he took it away from Whitling. Chase had a chance for a fast break if he comes up with it. Lang here on this left side. Can't force it inside to Worth. Now they'll take it to the right baseline for Harris. Cade finds Lang off a screen for 3. This one too strong off the heel. And the rebound ripped down by Schilling for Hesston. Braden Schilling, the 6'5" junior, rifles it to the left side. Rotated around for Schroeder in between the circles. There's a kick out 3 for Jackson Humphreys. It left it way short. Ball in the deck. Whitling saves it, and now we're going to get a foul. Jace falling to the deck was tangled up underneath. That foul on Hesston. As everybody runs in off the bench. So Braden Esau will pick up the foul. It'll be his first. As Whitling got the rebound. Jace was falling to the deck, got tangled up from behind, and so a break there is the foul. We'll keep it with TMP, but again, the defender falling all over the top of him, and that's why TMP gets to keep possession of the basketball. Monarchs lead 19-18, 4:45 to play here in this first half. Lang directing traffic, it goes in again, draws the foul and scores with some contact. He's got a chance at a 3-point play. 7 in a row for Lucas Lang. It's 21-18 in favor of TMP. Lang, we saw him against Tucson take the game over with 3 straight threes. He knocked down a 3 here and has back-to-back field goals and a chance now at a 3-point play. TMP has their largest lead of the game at 3. Lang's free throw is good, 22-18. That's Lucas has scored 8 in a row now. And the Monarchs lead by 4 at 22-18. And a travel, it's Cade Harris with good defense again. Schroeder picked up his dribble. It was actually Proctor, who picked up his dribble and forced the turnover. He drug his pivot foot. It's already Harris's 3rd grade defensive play to force a turnover. Got 4.5 to go in this first half. 22-18, Monarchs with the lead of the basketball. Schulte off a screen, hesitates, he's got a little seam, now cut off, the defender fell down, and he hits it on the left side. He spun back into the lane, and there was nobody home. 24-18, as Schulte gets that jumper to go from 12 feet out. He has 7. Monarchs with a 6-point lead as the Monarch student section down to our right starts to come alive a little bit here in this semifinal matchup. Hesston with Schroeder on the right side. He'll give it up to Bollinger, guarded by Worth. Bollinger is comfortable playing outside. He doesn't want to go inside a bang with Worth. Left side 3, left it short. Rebound by Proctor. He's out of bounds, and it belongs to TMP. Monarchs will have it after the dead ball rebound goes out of bounds. Worth will check out. Monarchs bring Whitling back into the contest, so it's Schulte, Lang, Jace along with Unrein and Cade Harris. Monarchs bench has been huge already here in this first half, and now Whitling has a ball knocked away from him, and it's stolen. Here's a 3-on-2 for Hesston. Richardson gets into the body of Harris and scores with a chance at a three-point play. Carson Richardson with a good, strong move at the rim, able to force the foul on Harris as he tried to block the shot, and he finished. Richardson has 11 in the first half, 24-20. After the TMP turnover, Richardson able to score. He averages 16 a game. 6'3" junior, was an honorable mention 3A All-State selection a year ago. You can see why. He averaged nearly 17 points a game a year ago for the Hesston Swathers. Hesston with that free throw halfway down, and it rattled back in. Able to convert the three-point play. It's a three-point TMP lead now, 24-21. Richardson has 12 here in the contest. 1 of 2 at the line. Monarchs now to our left with the basketball. Whitling in the corner. Chase is going to put it on the deck. Drives, cut off. Kicks it for Schulte. Left wing for Lang. They swing it around the perimeter. Here's right side. Gavin Unrein with it. Now to Harris. Cade on that right baseline. Here's a pass for Lang. And now Coach Mayer calls out the play down to our right. Lang in between the circles. Drives, hands it for Harris. Cade will spin into the lane and now passes it back to midcourt. Nobody home. And they'll be tracked down on it over and back. Turnover. Schulte was there for a moment, but then Cade turned his back. That'll be a TMP turnover as Harris didn't realize that Schulte had cut away from the basket, or cut to the basket, and it'll be over and back. And now Worth will check out as Worth returns. Harris checks out. Carson Richardson, the junior, running the point for Hesston. He'll hand it off to Jake Proctor, the sophomore with it right side. Schilling drives, got a step, and lays it up. 24-23 on the bucket for Braden Schilling as Schilling got right to the rim. He has 4 here in the contest. 2:40 to play here in this first half. TMP's lead is cut to 1. Now inside, Worth has it knocked away. Out of bounds off of Hesston. Jackson Humphreys is the one who deflected it out of bounds. Humphreys is listed at 6'1", but he's a thick post player inside, and he's been able to push Worth off the spot a little bit, and those two have been battling throughout. He gives up about 5 inches. He's done a pretty good job against Dillon so far here in this first half. Now here's a ball forced inside to Worth, and he's going to be fouled. It'll be a spot foul on the floor. It wasn't a shooting foul as he was fouled on the left low block. Humphreys had the front where they were trying to keep Worth from catching it, and then the help who came from behind was the one who picked up the foul. They get Jake Proctor, the sophomore, with that foul. Schulte on the left wing for Lang. And out of Unrein. Unrein finds Schulte with it left side. Whitling, they go back to the middle, and here's Lang with it. Unrein now on the right wing. Unrein dumps it for Worth as it poked away inside. Humphreys is doing a good job of fronting Worth and making it difficult for him to get it inside. 2:07 to go first half. Dillon has just the 1 field goal here in this first half. Schulte keys it in. He'll pop straight out, top of the key. He's going to take the 3 and knock it down. Just over the top of Braden Schilling. Schulte knocked it down anyway. He's into double figures with 10. 27-23 as Schulte's got 5 in a row. 1:50 to play here in this first half. And then Schilling dribbled it out of bounds. He just dribbled it off of the foot, I think, of Humphreys, who had came to set a screen. And TMP will get it back. Turnover number 6 for Hesston as TMP will have it. Leading by 4 with 1:36 to play in this first half. Lang finds Whitling, and now for Schulte. Unrein, right side. They go back to Schulte, back to Whitling. 1 dribble, now kicks it left side for Gavin Unrein. Schulte's open. Here's a deep 3 that's too strong. That would have been huge for TMP. Instead, rebound cleared out of there by Nick Arnold. Up the floor, Richardson spins and missed the layup. He got it back and then will be fouled. Unrein as Richardson spun. Unrein tried to get out of the way and maybe draw the foul, and then Richardson was all alone underneath to get that layup, or to get the rebound rather, and then get fouled on the way back up. Call Lang. It's Richardson to the free throw line. Yeah, the first one is good. He has 13 here in the contest. Second Richardson free throw, halfway down and out, so now we're going to get a foul called on, well, they're going to call a lane violation on Dylan Worth. Worth went away. He went back he started to run back, and that allowed Humphreys to get the rebound. So Worth really wasn't even a part of that play, and that allowed Richardson to knock down the second free throw, and now Wentling and it's Humphreys get tangled up. They stop it, but don't call anything. So Kason Richardson makes that free throw. And now TMP with a 27-25 lead in the contest. And now here's a pass rifled into press row. Lang got trapped just across midcourt and tried to get it over the top of Braden Schilling at 6'5". And it was too tall for Schulte, and into press row. TMP has turned it over 7 times in the first half. Monarchs with Monarchs with the lead by 2 with a minute to go. And now driving inside is Proctor, and he'll tie the ball game. That's actually Richardson who scores inside. So Richardson able to score it. Game tied at 27. He just got a little bit of a seam, and now here's a ball knocked away with some contact and stolen by Hesston. Humphreys, right side. He'll find Richardson, who goes in, scores it, and has a chance at a three-point play. Hesston's put together a run here. It's a 29-27 lead. They're on an 11-3 run, and a chance here for a three-point play. Richardson with 18 in the contest. Chance to make it 19 here in this first half. And he does. 19 in the first half for Kason Richardson. It's 30-27. Monarchs had led 27-23. A 7-0 stretch here for Hesston. With 30 seconds to go, first half. Schulte into the front court. Picks up his dribble. Will swing it for Lang, and now Gavin Unrein with the right side. Gavin, little crossover, now gets it back to Wentling with 17 on the first half clock. He hands it for Lang. Lang, little hesitation. Now with 11 for Unrein. Unrein leaves it left side. Lang. Lucas thought about a three. Now step back with 6. Schulte with it. Schulte gets bumped off a screen. Left side three that's deep. Left it short. Good defense by Hesston to force a tough shot at the end of the first half for Schulte. And Hesston finishes the first half on what ends up being a 12-3 run. They lead by 3 at 30-27 as we head to the halftime break. Redeem Designs Road to a Championship. The Monarch Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Nextech. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts. Nextech. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Steel Fabrications, when you need something fixed and you need it done fast and need it done right, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it's time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building materials. Hayes Kalon, Kirk Maska, and Kurt Viner. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor. The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball. Your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Hertz Rent-A-Car. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Roof Masters Roofing and Sheet Metal and RM Custom Metals. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for.
It'll be TMP basketball to start out this second half. Monarchs trailing by 3 at 30-27 as we welcome you back courtside to the Hutchison Sports Arena. The Monarch boys trying to get back to the state title game. The last time they were in a state title game was 2007. Meanwhile, for the Hesston Swathers, last time they were in a state title game was back in 2014. That was the last time they won a state championship as well. Monarch shooting down to our right here in this second half as Lang dribbles into a double team. Nearly has it stolen away, able to get it away out of the double team. Almost had a held ball there to start this second half. Instead, Lang was able to wrestle it away from the defender. Now driving a Schulte and drawing drawing a defensive foul rather, as Bollinger tried to rotate over and draw the foul. Instead, they'll call Braden Schilling coming in from the side and reaching in. Proud supporters of TMP basketball, John's Fencing knows all about keeping items inbounds, specializing in fencing, fence construction and design for your home and business. John's Fencing, your trusted choice for fencing needs. As Schulte makes the first one for TMP, it's 30-28. Jackson as he'll shoot the second free throw and rattle it home as well, making it 30-29 on a pair of free throws for Schulte. He has 12 in the contest for TMP. In fact, for Schulte, he scored 7 in a row for the Monarchs here, going back to that first half. Here's the ball deflected, but into the hands of Lang. Monarchs will start the second half in a zone this time. So they go to that little 2-3 zone. Left side as Arnold will set his feet, miss the three badly off the glass. Rebound down to Schulte. Schulte will look to push up the floor for Lang. Lucas right in front of Coach Mayer. Stops, rifles it to Whitling. Off the screen is Lang. Finds Schulte straight on, hesitates. Kicks it off to the left side for Whitling as they can't get it inside to work. They'll repost. Jace drives, hands it for Lang. Left side three-pointer that's too strong. Fight for it inside, and we're going to get a hold called inside on the Hesston Swathers. I think it's going to be Bollinger with the hold, as he was on the back of Worth and he held Dillon from behind. And so it will stay with TMP. You could see him kind of pull down his arm, and that's what the official saw. That'll be a TMP basketball. After the inbounds, Schulte for three is good. He gives TMP the lead as Schulte knocks down the three-pointer. Just enough space to bury it. He has 15, 30, a 2-30. TMP back on top as Schulte. As we're going to get a hold called on the Monarchs on a little dribble drive here. Sibe's going to pick up his third. Bryce gives Coach Mayer a thumbs up, saying, I'm all right, as he'll try and stay in the ball game. For Schulte, it's a 10-0 run all by himself. TMP leads 32-30 after that three-pointer. It is the third onside. Bryce did not play in the second quarter because of foul trouble. They stay in that 2-3 zone. Left side, Proctor, who just checked back in, will give it up for Richardson. Left the three short. It's off the glass, deflected by Worth into the hands of Whitling, who's got 4 rebounds in the contest. Bryce will run the point. Right side, Lang had it poked away, and it stays with TMP. Schroeder, who just checked in, said it hit Lang off the face on its way out of bounds. He poked that ball out of his hands right down to our right, but the official was right in front of us and saw it the whole way. It stays with TMP. 6:20 to play here in this third quarter. Monarchs on top by 2 at 32-30. Schulte off the screen. Now right side ball knocked away. Saved by Schroeder. He'll throw it in the backcourt, but into the hands of Bryce Cybus. Bryce goes and gets it back, and Schroeder went out of bounds to our right. And now he'll get the steal as he knocked that pass away and stole it. Up the floor, they've got a 2-on-1. Right back to Schroeder. He'll lay it home. Tied at 32. Schroeder lays it up on a good pass from Richardson. That's a first field goal for Schroeder here in this contest. Schulte, kick out, left side three, that's up and good. Schulte with another three. He's got 18 in the contest. It's his third three of the game, 35-32, as Schulte for TMP knocks down that three-pointer. Schulte scored 13 now in a row. Going back to the second quarter, trying to answer is Kason Richardson, and he does. 22 straight on for Richardson, 35 all as Richardson knocks down that three straight on. Worth lobs it for, or rather Lang lobs it for Worth, and it's stolen from behind. Richardson was the one who took it away. They've done a really good job against Worth inside. Schroeder left side for Hesston, can't shoot it. Game tied at 35. Now Schroeder will dump it inside. Esau will kick it, or Esau rather, will kick it over the top. And here's a three for Jake Proctor. Proctor caps off back-to-back three-pointers for Hesston, his first of the contest. And now the lead grows to 3 points for Hesston. Schulte's long two might have been deflected as he left it short. And Richardson down with the rebound. 38-35 on that three by Proctor. Hesston with the lead. And now here's a heat check for Richardson. He was trying for three in a row, left it short, worked down with a rebound. Simon into the front court. Cut off, had it knocked away and stolen. Esau will take it away for Hesston. Up the floor, Richardson goes into Schulte, and they call a blocking foul. Schulte, who, like he was a little bit banged up, was giving way, and Richardson just lowered his shoulder and slammed into him. So Richardson will head to the free throw line to shoot a couple. It's the first on Schulte. It's the second on TMP here in the second half. And Kason Richardson to the free throw line. Again, he averages 16 a game already with 22 here in the contest. First free throw too strong. Humphreys returns to the lineup for Hesston. TMP will bring Harris and Unrein back into the game as Worth and Seib check out. With 4:25 to go in the third, and a three-point Hesston lead at 38-35. Richardson's second free throw is short. Rebound tipped into the hands of Schulte. One was deflected by Hesston. Long outlet pass up the floor, too tall for Harris, and a turnover. Monarchs tried to push the issue a little bit, but that one was too tall for Cade, and it's out of bounds as the Monarchs will give it back. TMP in the first half. That's 7 turnovers, now with 9. Got a couple here so far. Monarchs will change back to that zone look again. It's a 3-2. Schulte on the wing. Humphreys thought about a three. Now they'll dump it inside for Esau. Esau able to get away from a double team. Kicks it left side. Proctor on the deck. Saves it. Left side. Schroeder for three. Too long. Rebound into the hands of Humphreys. Humphreys goes up and scores it. Taken away from Schulte inside. It's 40-35 in favor of Hesston as they keep with it. Humphreys now with 4 after that offensive rebound. 3:40 to go, third quarter. Harris for TMP. One dribble, now kicks it for Unrein. Unrein for Whitling. Jason's got a little bit of a step. He lost it out of bounds. They say off of Hesston and out of bounds. Just knocked away on the drive. And it stays with TMP down to our right of those dark blue uniforms. With under 3.5 to play third quarter. Monarchs get it in. Lang's got it left side. Going right back to the corner. In an offensive foul and a legal screen on Whitling. Schulte had knocked down the three. I think we may get a TMP timeout. Whitling will be called for the illegal screen. It'll be the first on Whitling. Monarchs with their 10th turnover of the contest. TMP Athletics brought to you in part by Midwest Energy, Next Tech, Gibbs Auto Supply, Steel Fabrications, Heartland Building Center, Discount Siding, and Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker. Winner of this game between TMP and Hesston will get either Rock Creek or Galena in the state championship game tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. Girls state championship game is already set. Sabetha takes on Cheney. That's in the 2 o'clock game in the afternoon here at the Hutchinson Sports Arena. Scoreboard update as we roll along. Of course, TMP, the final Mid-Continent League team left in the 3A, or left in the state semifinals. Our one of our area schools, Ness City, after one, had trailed South Gray 18-16. We'll try and get some other scores as we roll along here. Out of the timeout, TMP with Unrein, Seib, Lang, Schulte, and Whitling, the 5 on the floor. Hesston with Humphreys to key it in out there with Richardson. Richardson has, still bring it across the timeline, 22 in the contest. Humphreys gives it up left side as Kason Richardson will drive in, got the edge and scores it again. Richardson has 24, it's 42-35. This is the largest deficit for TMP in the contest at 7. Monarchs led by 6 there in that first half. Seib off a screen. Bryce got all the way to the lane, has it blocked inside by Richardson, taken away by Hesston. Esau up the floor. Humphreys tried the Euro step and he draws the foul. Schulte was there. And then I think it's Unrein who tried to block the shot from the side. And they call it on Schulte. Into the free throw line goes Jackson Humphreys. Humphreys will shoot 2. He's averages 6 points per contest. Misses his first shot here at the free throw line. Now Harris will replace Gavin Unrein. So the Monarchs will go with 4 guards. 4 pure guards. And Whitling is /4. The free throw's good for Humphreys. He has 5. 43-35. Largest deficit now for TMP. Seib running the point. Whitling has it on the left elbow, guarded by Humphreys. Here's a kick out right side for Harris. Harris finds Lang now at the left elbow as they go from the right elbow to the left elbow. Back to the right elbow. Schulte's long 2 from that elbow, rimmed off. Seib with the rebound. Kick out 3, halfway down and out for Schulte. Now here's a rebound down to Jace Whitling. Monarchs get 2 offensive rebounds on this possession, trying to find a way to cut into that deficit and put an end to the Hesston run. Lang's pass a little bit too wide for Schulte. Jackson gets it as the defender dove to the deck, finds Whitling. Jace will hand it back to Schulte. Schulte in the double team, finds Whitling, and Whitling gets tangled up as he spins to the deck. And we'll get a foul coming against Esau. Now Jace is slow to get up on the deck. Not sure if he hit his head or maybe his left thigh area on the floor. Coach Mayer helps him up, but yeah, I don't know if he hit his knee or his thigh on the floor, but he, with the help of Coach Mayer, will come to the sideline. Not putting a whole lot of weight on that left leg. So trainer will take a look at it. Monarchs will bring Worth back into the contest. I think it's one of those where he just hit his thigh maybe on the floor. So we'll get it stretched out there. And Worth did check back into the contest. That foul, by the way, is the 3rd on Esau off the bench. TMP trails by 8. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. 43-35. Lang, right high post. It's the right elbow. Here's a pass from Harris inside to Worth, and Dillon left it short. Worth left it just a little bit too short. Humphreys down with a rebound. 1:45 to go here in the third quarter. TMP trails 43-35. Schroeder on a pass right side for Richardson. Richardson now guarded by Schulte as they switch off on him. He knifes in with some contact, missed the shot. Rebound down to Worth. Outlet up the floor. Harris with it. Cade doesn't have numbers. He'll rotate it out. Finds Schulte with it. Lang now with 1:22 to play in the third quarter. Rifles it for Seib. Harris has it in between the circles. Lang right side. Lucas hard dribble. Finds Schulte. Straight on in between the circles. Now he drives for Harris. Cade gets to the baseline, goes up, leaves it for Worth. Dillon will go in and bank it home on the right side. Great ball movement that time. Worth now with 4 in the game. 43-37 as Worth gets just his second field goal of the contest. Worth of the postseason had averaged 19.5 a game before this one, as he has just 4. They've done a great job against him in the inside. Richardson right side. Schilling slipped to the screen, left it short. Good defense by Worth. But Worth had to take it away. Now he blocks the shot, and they call a foul inside. Schroeder came away with the ball, and Coach Mayer will call Cade Harris over to the bench. It's one of those where Worth got a lot of the basketball. Not a whole lot I think you can do if you're Worth. As Schroeder misses on the first free throw. Hand's part of the basketball, but said he must have got him on the arm. It was a pretty clean block up top. Second free throw is good as Schroeder makes one of two. He's got three in the game. 44-37. Favor of Hesston with 36 and a half seconds to go here in this third quarter. Hesston extends their pressure just a little bit. Lang will bring it up right in front of us on this near sideline. Harris has it right baseline. Now over the top for Side. Side with 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Will dribble to the right wing and hand it for Lang. Lang with 20 seconds to go out in between the circles. Now looks at Coach Mayer, who directs traffic down to the left. They go with a 1-4 low. Popping out is Side, and the right elbow finds Worth, who gets ran into, and Bollinger didn't see it. The Monarchs have ran that play quite a bit, where they'll send a guy to the elbow, and then Dillon just slides right in behind. And so you look from the right elbow this time to the left low block. As that foul on Bollinger, now TMP throws it away. Worth got tangled up with Bollinger. They let him play. TMP will turn it over. It's the 11th turnover of the game for the Monarchs with 9.5 seconds to go in the third. Richardson in the backcourt. He'll get it with 9.5 seconds to go in this third quarter. Harris right in his hip pocket. He'll bring it to the near sideline. Now a handoff knocked away from Proctor. Gets it back with three. Right side. Schilling goes in, tried to dunk it, missed the shot. Put back no good. As Humphreys had the rebound, but short-armed the putback, and we head to the fourth quarter. TMP with some work to do. Down 44-37 as we head to the fourth. So Deep Designs Road to a championship of the Monarch Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor. The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements.
The Monarchs are going to find a way to play the championship game tomorrow. They'll have to rally from down 7 as we head to the fourth quarter. And they're on the defensive side to start out the quarter, down 44-37, as they will have Hesston down to our left with Schilling, who tried to dunk it, nearly had that at the end of that third quarter. So dribble it out, guarded by Lucas Lang. Now Richardson, who's having a heck of a game with 24. Right side as he drives, defended by Harris. Forced to kick it out. Baseline three. Short by Proctor. Schulte down with a rebound for TMP. Monarchs will push with Harris up that left sideline. Stops. Now finds Lang. It's Side with it. Now back to Harris. Cade took a peek at the basket. Now they force it inside, and it's knocked away. It was intended for Worth, but again, Humphreys with the deflection. TMP Athletics brought to you apart by Field Abstract and Title, High Plains Roofing, State Glass Company, Thomas Moore Prep Marion, Jeff Darrow, and Linda Seibel and Edward Jones in Hayes. Monarchs lob it over the top for Worth. He catches it at the left elbow. Gave it up. Now Schulte has it at the left elbow. Behind his back, goes in against Esau and hits the little floater. Schulte with 20 in the contest. 44-39 is Schulte keeping TMP in it. 7:05 to go here in this fourth quarter. Richardson guarded by Harris now. Cade had a good first quarter on the defensive end. Now Richardson tried to post him up, and he's got the size advantage, and he took it right at him and scores. 26 now for Richardson, the junior at 6'3". Harris only a 5'11". That's a tough matchup. Side picked up his dribble, hands it for Schulte. Had it knocked away, but Jackson gets it back. Harris now lob inside. Worth, tough catch on the left low block, brought it down, and will be fouled anyway. That's a break that time. He brought it down around his hip area, and the entire Hesston team surrounded him, it looked like. He had three bodies draped all over him. And so the foul called on the inside. We'll keep it with TMP. That foul will be the first on Jackson Humphreys. Humphreys has done a really good job against Worth. Schulte slipped, trying to come off a screen and get open. Instead, they'll go to side with it. Rice will give it back to Lang. 6.5 to go. TMP down by that 40. It's down by 7. 46-39 after that Richardson field goal a moment ago. Lang on the right side to the high post for Worth. Turns and faces, kicks it right side for Side. Lang straight on, now kicks it for Schulte on the left wing. Jackson takes a peek, drives on Esau, steps back, can't shoot it. Lang with it, right side. So take it to the right wing, go behind his, or between his legs. And now they rotate it left side for Harris. Lang got a screen, he's open for three and buries it straight on. Timeout TMP. Lang at a double figures, he has 11 on his second 3 of the contest. And just like that, the Monarchs close the gap just a little bit more. It's 46-42 as Coach Mayer gets that timeout. Schulte has 4 threes in the contest. Lang now with 2. They average right around 6 3-point makes a game between the two of them. That's where they're at right now. Monarch Athletics brought to you in part by Paul Wurtenberger Construction, Master Cleaners, Roof Masters Roofing and Sheet Metal, Insurance Planning, and Ellis County Abstract and Title. We're at the top of the hour. Here at the 4 o'clock hour, we owe you a station break. Let's go ahead and get that now. On their Deep Designs Road to a Championship, the Monarch Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Your radio home for the TMP Marion Monarchs. 99.5 KZ Country, KHAZ Hayes.
At 3 for Lang gives him 2 in the contest. I mentioned Schulte with 4. Jackson has hit 3 or more 3-point field goals in now 16 of the 25 games that he has played in this season. TMP with a little extended pressure in the backcourt. Kason Richardson still guarded by Harris. Cade working Richardson, knocked it away at midcourt, but he was able to get it back. Richardson drives, finds Proctor. Right side, they get a pass knocked away by Whitling. Jace was just back into the game, and then they're going to get a foul called on Humphreys, who tried to take it back from Whitling. Good defense by Whitling inside. And then Humphreys reached in trying to take it back. And so TMP will get it back. Good play by Schulte, or rather by Whitling. Good to see Jace back in there after getting dinged up a little bit there in that third quarter. Up the floor, Schulte, left wing 3 that is short. And the rebound cleared out of there by Kason Richardson. Schulte just left it a little bit short on that left wing. 46-42. TMP back within 4. Humphreys straight on in between the circles. Right wing for Esau. Again, they post up Richardson, who turns and faces against Harris, had it knocked away. Now finds Humphreys inside as a block by Whitling into the hands of was Schilling who came away with it, but then he lost it into the hands of Harris. Long outlet play up the floor. Whitling gets banged into, and a blocking foul called on Hesston. It was Jake Proctor who was called for the blocking foul, as Hesston trying to lobby their case. Whitling was able to get to the spot and draw the foul. And now for the first time in the game, they'll go to the free throw line because that is the 7th foul on Hesston. Well, 2 more on TMP they'll shoot. First Whitling free throw is good. Jace with 3 coming off of 11 in that win over Huguenot. 46-43. Second Whitling free throw, good. Jace made them both. He's just a 48% free throw shooter. 46-44. As TMP back within 2. Humphreys out near midcourt. Will get it left side for Schroeder. And now they kick it all the way around to the right side for Esau. Esau guarded this time by Harris. Gives it for Humphreys. Humphreys finds Schroeder around the screen. Right side. Arnold goes in and it poked away by Side, then puts up the shot and scores it. He went to the reverse up and under and scores it, just trying to get it up around the rim to draw the foul, and he got the foul inside on TMP. That'll be on Harris. Arnold just was able to get it up around the rim and it fell in. He has 7, which is right at his average, 48-44. And now he'll try and convert the 3-point play. Worth will come out. Harris Worth checks back in. Harris checks out as Arnold shoots the free throw. His first trip to the line, he converts the three-point play. Back to a 5-point Hesston lead. Nick Arnold with 8 in the game. They'll sub Humphreys out of the game. Bollinger back in, and now they'll extend with 4:36 to go here in this fourth quarter. Some pressure. Monarchs get it into Lang, right back to Schulte, and they'll clear it out as Jackson races into the front court. Right side hands it for Syme. Bryce on the attack, almost found Whitling. He then decided not to throw it to him. Instead kicks it out for Lang, and Lucas bangs home his third three of the game. 14 for Lang. It's 49-47 on the Lang three. And now here's a ball thrown out of bounds. Oh, they say it's going to be deflected by Lang. Like that was off of Hesston, and then the official has a little fun with Lucas as he pleaded his case. It will be Hesston basketball. 4:10 to go here in this one. 49-47. Hesston with the lead. Backdoor Arnold blocked on the shot. Ball poked away on the rebound. Fight for it. Whitling is tied up inside. Arrow belongs to TMP. Worth with his first block of the contest. And then Whitling on the deck to save a possession for the Monarchs on the held ball. A huge break for TMP with 4:02 to go here in this fourth quarter. And now because Whitling and company are on the deck, they'll need to clean up some perspiration. Our game brought to you in part by Jeter Law Firm, Adams Brown, Progressive Physical Therapy, DW Home Improvement, Classic Quality Body Shop, Ruckner Truck Sales. It's the Monarch student section with the Monarch chant down to our right. 4:02 to go in this one. Long way. TMP within 2, 49-47. Lang breaks the press up the floor. They throw it away. Lucas and Jace just not on the same page that time as Whitling had started to cut to the basket and then faded to the right side. And TMP will give it back on the 13th Monarch turnover. Just under 4 minutes to play. TMP again extends their pressure just a little bit. It's Syme this time against Richardson. Richardson will bring it across the timeline. Schroeder now left side for Nick Arnold. Arnold had that big three-point play a moment ago. Now Schilling left it short on a jumper from 15. Rebound, and Esau is going to get a timeout as Coach Raleigh and company will talk things over. Esau got the rebound, and then Coach Raleigh got the timeout. 49-47, Hesston has the lead. Coach Raleigh takes just a 30-second timeout. Our game brought to you in part by Miracle Ear Oil and Gas Renditions, owner Travis Rosine and John's Fencing. Monarchs had their largest lead at 24-18. That's 6 back in the second quarter. Hesston would take their largest lead at 8 at 43-35 in the third quarter. TMP was able to chip away at the lead, get it back to 2 thanks to that Lucas Lang 3 a moment ago. Lang with 14 for TMP. Schulte in a double figures right at 20 for the Monarchs. 49-47, 3:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Richardson to the high post for Schroeder. Lob over the top right side. Richardson got away with the travel and then a reach-in foul on side for TMP. Bryce reached around and tried to poke it away from behind, and then Bryce was shocked that it was his foul. And so it's the fourth on him. And now to the free throw line is Kason Richardson to shoot a 1-on-1. Richardson, it's been an up and down day at the free throw line for him. He missed his first, made 3 in a row. He's missed 2 straight now. We'll shoot a 1-on-1 as Syme will check out with his fourth. We got to give him a lot of credit. He played a long time with that third foul after picking up that third as Richardson makes the first free throw. 27 now in the game for Richardson. It's 50-47. Junior Richardson will get one more. And this one is good as he rattled it home. 28 for Richardson. 51-47. TMP trails by 4. Schulte, a side out running the point right side as he can't quite hit the runner. Got bodied up just a little bit, knocked him off of the shot, and he just couldn't quite rattle it home. Richardson up the floor, got it by Harris. Will kick it for Nick Arnold. Left side, his pass knocked away by Gavin Unrein, who's back out there. Schilling will track it down, though. Now right side for Schroeder. Richardson off the screen, puts it on the deck, got it by Harris. Then goes in and scores it. Wow, Richardson with 30 in the game. 53-47. Under 3 minutes to go. Hesston with the lead. TMP with the basketball. Schulte nearly had it knocked out of his hands by Esau. He'll cross him over. Drive, hand it for Harris. Cade back in between the circles. And TMP needing points in a hurry. Whitling right side. Finds Unrein with it. Unrein left wing. He'll drive into the lane. Kick it right side. Lang for three. Yep, he rattled it home. Timeout TMP. 53-50. As Lang rattles home back-to-back threes. It took him a little bit, but he's got 17. He hit that three to make it 49-47. And then Hesston would get 4 straight points. While Lang hit another one to make it 50-40, or make it 53-50. He's got 4 in the game. Go along with Schulte, who's got 4 threes in the contest as well. Coach Mayer took just a 30-second timeout. That 3 cuts it back to just 3 at 53-50. Monarchs out of the timeout with Lang, Unrein, Seib, who's got the 4 fouls, Schulte and Whitling. Seib and Lang get a double and bracket Richardson. They don't want him to start out with the basketball. As Schilling, a 6'5" junior, will work against Unrein. Tries to hand it for Richardson. Lang knocked it away. Lucas will save it on the deck. Turnover for Hesston. Great play defensively as Lang was able to keep it alive on his backside, and TMP will have it. Down 3, 2:15 to play in the fourth quarter. Unrein, right side for Lang. Dribbles into the double team, little hesitation. Kicks it for Seib. Bryce has the baseline, goes in, finds Unrein. Gavin will go up, missed the layup. It looked like he got hit on the hand and couldn't quite finish the layup inside. Richardson down with a rebound. TMP could have brought it within 1 with just under 2 minutes to go, but instead it's a 3-point Hesston lead. Richardson with 30 in the game. They'll post up Nick Arnold against Whitling. Goes up, and he again went to that reverse scoop shot and scores it 55-50. He scored and had a 3-point play on that earlier in this contest here in the second half. Schulte drives in. We're going to get a foul. Is going through a Bryce Seib screen with Schroeder. And Bryce got knocked to the deck, and so he's going to shoot free throws. It'll be the 8th foul on Hesston. 1:34 to go. TMP down 5. Harris will return to the lineup for TMP. Whitling checks out. Seib shoot a 1-on-1. First trip to the line for him in the ball game. And it's good. First point of the game for Bryce. 55-51. Second Seib free throw. This one's good as well. His first 2 points of the contest. Now TMP will extend the pressure. 55-52. Schilling races up that left sideline. Harris tried to jump in and draw the offensive foul on that sideline. And now to the free throw line goes Schilling. It's the 8th team foul on TMP. It'll be the 3rd on Harris. So Schilling to shoot the 1-on-1. He's 2 of 2. Came back in the first quarter. They lead by 3. First Schilling free throw, nothing but net. The junior Schilling with 5. 56-52. Schilling will get one more, and this one skips off. Schulte down with a rebound for TMP. Down 4 with a minute and a half to go in the fourth quarter. Schulte, left side, gets tangled up and will draw the foul. They'll head back to the free throw line. Let's see who they get on this one. They'll actually call Esau. That's the 4th on Braden Esau. And Schulte now to shoot 2. Schulte with 20 in the game. There's Schulte free throw, the 1-on-1, rattles off. He was a perfect 8 of 8 on Tuesday night, but this one rolls off, and Richardson down with the rebound. Guarded by Lang with 1:15 to go, down 4, 56-52. And Coach Raleigh for Hesston will get a timeout. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. TMP down 4, 56-52. Had a chance a moment ago to cut into that lead. Could have made it a one-point game. What a missed shot inside. And then at the other end, Schilling makes 1 of 2 at the free throw line to make it 56-52. TMP has trailed ever since that run by Hesston. TMP led 35-32, but Hesston would finish the third quarter on a 12-2 run to go up 44-37. They haven't looked back since then. TMP has trailed the entire way. Out of the timeout, Monarchs with Lang, Harris, Seib, Unrein, and Schulte. It's all 5 guards for TMP. Right side is Richardson, goes up and lays it home. 1:10 to go. He beat the defense up the floor. TMP looks to run. Unrein, right side for Harris. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's 58-52, by the way, on that bucket by Richardson, who has 32. He got free on the inbounds. After the inbounds, he was the one who keyed it in. Seib will drive, and we're going to get a blocking foul on the floor as Richardson tried to step in and draw the offensive foul. A little bit of a flop that time. With a minute to go. Seib back to the free throw line. They'll shoot 2. Hesston has 10 team fouls. So TMP with Seib to shoot 2. And again, trying to clean up a little perspiration. Worth and Whitling ready to check in. First free throw for Seib is good. Rice has 3 in the game, 58-53. Seib scored 3 straight for TMP at the free throw line. Worth and Whitling replace Harrison Unrein. Second Seib free throw rattles off and just spun off. Nick Arnold down with a rebound for Hesston. Arnold, and he's going to be fouled by Schulte. Seib couldn't foul, so Schulte had to do it just across midcourt. And now they'll send Nick Arnold to the free throw line, and this is, you've got to hope that you can find a way to extend this game. Down 5 at 58-53, 55 seconds to go in the contest. And Arnold to the free throw line for the first time. Shoot the front end of a one-on-one, he missed it. Worth down with a rebound. Outlet up the floor, it's Seib with it. Bryce will attack on the dribble. Tried to get it to Lang, instead it's Schulte on this right side. Jackson's got the corner, goes in, left side, lifted a little bit short. Rebound tipped into the hands of Richardson, and now Schulte will reach in and commit the foul. So Richardson will head to the free throw line. Schulte had a pretty good look, just couldn't quite finish. Now back the other way, it's Richardson who will shoot 2 because TMP is over the limit. 58-53. The first Richardson free throw, nothing but net. 33 for Kason Richardson. 59-53. Worth and Whitling will check out. Unrein and Harris return to the lineup for TMP. Richardson will shoot 1 more. Yes, 33 in the game. And he buries them both. 34 for Kason Richardson. It's 60-53. Humphreys returns to the lineup for Hesston. TMP will key it into the backcourt. Lang with it, up the floor to Seib. Seib drives, attacks at the rim, throws up the shot. He got the scoop shot to go. Timeout TMP. Seib had to contort his body just a little bit to get that layup to go. It's 60-55. Seib's got 5 straight for TMP. That's a timeout by Coach Mayer, just a 30-second timeout. Monarchs within 5, and only 31.9 seconds to go. TMP has just the one timeout left. Winner advances to the championship game tomorrow. We'll take on the winner of Rock Creek and Galena. If you're Hesston, Richardson just knocked down a pair of free throws, has been your hot hand, so you know that's who they want to get the basketball to. They'll start with a 1-4, TMP looking to press, and they get it in quickly to Humphreys, who is fouled. Humphreys went 1 of 2 at the line. Back in that third quarter, as Unrein immediately committed the foul. And Humphreys will shoot 2. TMP with 30.9 seconds to go, fourth quarter, down 5 at 60-55. First Humphreys free throw, no good. Even if he makes this one, still only down 6. Got to make a bucket on the other end, though. Humphreys' second free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2. Humphreys with 7 now. Actually make it 6 in the game, as Hesston will get the timeout. Monarch Athletics, the Monarch Sports Network is always powered by Urban Physical Therapy. They'll get you back in the game fast after injury, offering dry needling and deep tissue laser therapy to speed up the healing process. Free consultation. You see the same PT every visit. Urban Physical Therapy. They love helping people. And don't forget to check them out on Facebook. Of course, TMP and Nest City, really the only 2 super local teams for us in our family of stations in our listening area. And Nest City sees their season come to an end today as well in the semifinals as they fall in Dodge City 69-58 to South Gray as the Rebels stay unbeaten there. So it's just TMP, the lone local representative for our area of stations. Of course, Pawnee Heights, 1A Division II, going against Elira Christian later today. Out of the timeout, TMP will have the basketball. Harris, Lang, Seib, Schulte, and Unrein the 5 of the floor. Up the floor, here comes Lang. On the left side, Lucas will hand it for Schulte. 1 dribble, straight on for 3, left it short. Rebound down to Richardson with 22 seconds to go. He's fouled with 21 and a half. Schulte just could not quite convert on that 3 up the floor, and now you send Kason Richardson to the free throw line where he's been pretty good. Harris will pick up his 4th. Richardson to shoot 2. Made 4 in a row here in this fourth quarter. He has 34 in the contest. The free throw good for Richardson. The average is 16 a game. The average just over 16.8 points a game a year ago and was an honorable mention all 3A selection. And he makes a pair. He has 36 in this afternoon's contest. 62-55, 21 and a half seconds left. Monarchs need a bucket in a hurry. They get it to Lang into the backcourt. Lucas gets a screen into the front court. Lang for 3, left it short. Schulte, the rebound, throws it off of Esau. It will belong to TMP. 14 seconds to go. TMP down 8, 63-55. Monarchs get it in. Lang, right side. Schulte, fadeaway 3, no good. 10 seconds to go. Rebound down to Schroeder. Monarchs will reach in and foul with 7.5 seconds to go. And the Hesston faithful know it down to our left, but they're headed back to the state championship game. It'll be their 5th state title appearance, as that will be foul number 5 on Bryce Seib. And Bryce will get a round of applause and check out. Monarchs will bring Trenton Romy in, the 6'3 senior, joined by Ian Chu, the senior, and Hayden Brown, the senior, as Monarchs trying to decide who they want on the floor and who they want off the floor. And Jackson Schulte was the one that Coach Mayer wanted to come off the floor, and Jackson didn't want to. Schulte, who surpassed 1,000 points earlier this year, as Schroeder will miss the front end of the free throw. Of course, lost his grandma on Tuesday. Schroeder makes the free throw. He goes 1 of 2 at the line. 64-55. He actually made both of them. 64-55. 7.5 seconds to go. Monarchs' Lucas Lang checks out as well. The fellow senior with 17. Hayden Brown for TMP with 5 seconds to go. Hayden will go in, and the layup no good. Rebound down to Hesston, and that will do it. Kason Richardson, kind of fitting, he comes away with the basketball. Richardson finished with 36 in this afternoon's contest, and he comes away with the rebound here, and kind of fitting because he led the way. Monarchs' Jackson Schulte finished with 20 points. Fellow senior Lucas Lang was 17. Those two seniors down the stretch for a TMP coming into today had averaged over 17 points and 19 points respectively in their postseason games. And they finished with Schulte with 20 and Lucas Lang with 17 in the contest. That's the Hesston Swathers, for the 5th time in program history, the first time since they won it back in 2014, are headed to the state championship, where they'll await the winner of Rock Creek and Galena at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Meanwhile, because of COVID and the changes that the Kansas State High School Activities Association elected to do, there is no third place game this year for either of these two teams that finishes the runner-up. So TMP and the whoever loses that game between Rock Creek and Galena will be the third place finisher. Both of them will be listed as the third place finisher. So the Monarchs seniors, Jackson Schulte, Trenton Romy, Ian Chu, Lucas Lang, Hayden Brown, get the third place trophy here, as Coach Mayer will hand out the medals. And the Monarchs will finish their year 21-5.
Adams, Brown, Barrett, & Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Hertz Rent-A-Car, bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Roof Masters Roofing and Sheet Metal and RM Custom Metals. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Eagle Communications, our community connected. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in Northridge Plaza, Hayes. High Plains Roofing, Western and Central Kansas's premier roofing contractor. The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas's dreams since 1983. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Field Abstract and Title. Take pride in your athletic, academic, and artistic achievements.